is our little baby Miss Lavender girl. She's such a happy, sweet little thing. She is our smallest in the litter, and she's actually our smallest puppy that we've ever had. She currently weighs 5 pounds, 3.5 ounces. So I'm expecting her adult weight to be between 15 and 25 pounds. Her genetics test, which isn't, they go by certain things, but it's not always something that's set. Basically said that she would get up to 25 pounds, but I'm not so sure. She's a pretty tiny little girl. So she could be as small as 15 pounds with that. She is 8 weeks old, and she is a multi-generational Bernedoodle from Harriet and Dewey. She is a black and white party. So you can see she's got mostly all white with fun splashes of black throughout. She's got some few fun spots on the back here. And then she's got white around both of her eyes and both of her ears, which then gives her a full white muzzle with a white blaze and then a super black nose, so the contrast is really cute. She has a very wavy coat that's starting to curl up just a little bit, and so her coat is definitely going to be curly when she gets that adult coat at about 6 weeks old. So definitely one that's going to require grooming about every 6 weeks if you want to keep it long, but she's going to be great for those who have allergies, and then also if you're wanting a puppy that has hardly any shedding at all, this little girl is going to be it. She did really great at the vet with her physical. There weren't any concerns, any complications, everything was normal and clear there. With her DNA test, the genetics came back that she is at a potential risk for, well, I take that back. All dogs are at a risk. She has a little bit higher risk for the IVDD, which is the intervertebral disc disease, which 70% of our little mini poodles actually carry that genetic trait. But carrying it doesn't necessarily mean that they are affected by it. It's just something that we watch for, but we don't really see it in our small dogs because it tends to be something that, with maybe a larger breed or with a really long body, they could have more of a problem with that because it puts more pressure on the disc. So it's something that we definitely are aware of and we watch out for, and we want to make sure that they keep a good weight so that we're not applying any other pressure there, but it's not something that we are overly concerned about because it's not something that we are seeing that is actually coming out in the breed as them being affected by it later on in life. This girl has medium to low energy. She is one of the calmer puppies in the litter. She is definitely more people focused than anything else. She absolutely loves to be with her people and will be one of those that is going to be happy to be your little shadow if you want her to be, and to go everywhere with you. In fact, she was the one that I was really considering to keep for a possible future mom because I love her temperament so much, but I was concerned about her size and that she's going to be so small. And the dads that we had figured out are going to be a little bit bigger, and I just knew that size difference probably wasn't going to be so good for her. So because of her size, she's going to be better to be in a pet home. She has a really calm approach to everything. Her tail is always wagging, but she's very calm about how she does it. She doesn't rush into everything really quick, and she's always really happy and really peaceful about how she kind of tackles life. She's very loyal, very social, and she would do great for someone who's first-time puppy owner. She's going to be really easy to train because she is so people-focused. So, for instance, when I'm working with her, she is constantly giving me eye contact to see what it is that I'm wanting her to do. Or some of her other litter mates will run over here, run over there, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're working, and come back and check in to see what we're doing. She will just sit by me the whole entire time, just waiting for cues to see what it is that I'm wanting her to do. She is okay to go and explore on her own, so she doesn't have to be with me all the time, but definitely when I'm working with her, she wants to be there. She wants to see what's going on. And she also, don't think that her little size, that she's delicate, I guess I should say, because she definitely is not. She takes after, in some aspect, her grandpa, who is Huckleberry. He's our 10-pound mini poodle who can jump up into my arms, from the floor. We do this little trick where I clap my hands and he jumps up, and that's something that he initiated because very athletic, and that's how this little girl is too. Sometimes when I have the pantry door open and I've got everybody out in the main area, I'll stop and I'll think, oh, where's Lavender girl? And of course she's so tiny, I'm always so worried that she might wander off somewhere that I didn't think a puppy could get to. But she jumps up on the shelves in the pantry. None of the other puppies have ever even considered doing that because I don't think they could get to it, but she's able to do that. And anything else about you? Yeah, she's just super sweet and super calm. She's going to be so good for somebody. Let's go do your close-up. Oh, and also we just did microchipping, and it is a big needle, and she didn't even cry out. I was very worried because she's the smallest puppy we've had about doing that, and even considered waiting, but she had no problem with it whatsoever. And that is our Miss Lavender.